is Andrea at Masterpiece Fitness Training in Bandon, but I will be moving to Roseburg, and I hope you will join me there. I am here to talk to you about upper body strength. So I'm here to talk to you about it, especially as it relates to the idea that we are supposed to perform body weight exercises before we should load it externally. So when we say external load, we're talking about dumbbells, kettlebells, sand bells, barbells, whatever, right? So a lot of times you'll hear on the videos or things that you'll watch on YouTube or whatever that they talk about doing body weight exercises and the importance of being able to do body weight exercises before you load it. And I am here to tell you that it is not always true, and sometimes it's not helpful, and sometimes it's seriously not helpful. So, and I think particularly for women, I think a lot of times there are rules that are set that I feel like should be better explained, because for women it's different. Obviously not all women, but most women. I've been training for 30 years, and I feel like I train women better than most people, and this is something I know. So anyway, so I'm gonna give you this like extreme stupid example just to prove my point. But before I do, I want to tell you when the body weight before external load does apply. So things like squats, for example, and I'm gonna just make sure that I'm in your view here. So a squat, for example, fantastic example of an exercise that you really should not load until you have the form down perfectly, right? So a nice squat, the crown of my head is up, I have this parallel position here, my back is extended, things like that. My sequencing is correct, right? So you can tell if somebody is not, for example, sequencing, and they do this knee thing first, and then they've got this funky thing with the rest of their body, or the crown of the head drops, or things like that, or however you like to put it, back doesn't extend, or chest is not up, however you say it. You can see if I had this kind of, that kind of thing, that loading it at that point would then probably cause some back problems or knee problems. Can you see that? So yes, in that case, for sure, we do body weight exercises before external load. However, when it comes to the upper body strength, we have to remember that to teach ourselves to do the body weight exercise, we need to train it using external load, right? So I'm going to give you my little extreme example here in case you're not convinced. I'm going to make my case in point. This exercise right here is a fabulous exercise for the shoulders. And it's a body weight exercise, and it's a shoulder press, right? Or I guess a shoulder press, handstand shoulder press, right? Super great exercise. But I'm here to tell you, it's a really hard one. And you probably can't find too many women who will be able to do that within the first few visits in the gym, right? So I'm saying, teach the body using simple moves that apply external load. You can see that if you are doing something like a shoulder press with your dumbbells, you can train something like that, right? Eventually. So it's one of those cases, or a triceps extension. So this nice little exercise will probably apply to that as well, right? Or it does apply. So you can see my point that for upper body, it doesn't always apply that you learn the body weight exercise. And one of the things that I feel like really needs to be emphasized is the push-up. So many women are asked to do push-ups, and yeah, I mean, I do it myself, and I challenge women to do that. But even something like a bench press, and a lot of, it doesn't have a lot of transfer over to real life, but I do like using it to teach women the mechanics of the press, where the arms go, the feeling of it. And I think it's a good exercise for that. And if for nothing else, for building confidence, which is super important as well. But training a upper body exercise using external load is important, and that's the sequence that we need to take. Does that make sense? So when somebody's telling you, yeah, we need to, it's all body weight exercises, it's there are times, and particularly with women and upper body, when we train ourselves using external load, and then we're able to do all the really cool stuff that we want to do with body weight training. Pull-ups, push-ups, that little handstand shoulder press thing. Okay, does that make sense? Isn't that super cool? And then what I want to talk to you about next time is the rule that the first order is that we have mobility and stability before anything. So I'm not even addressing mobility and stability in this, the point of this video. So that is definitely your first step. And then I want to talk about that whole thing with the chest press and the push-up thing sometime. So hopefully you'll check me out. Thank you so much. I hope you got something out of this. Please let me know. You can always contact me through here on my Facebook page, Masterpiece Fitness Training. Okay? Thank you so much.